Hello, I'm Coyle-Chislett. I'm head teacher here at Penpole School. When we think about attendance, the attendance figures tell us a part of the story. Beyond that, things like suspensions and exclusions, and also the number of children nationally and regionally moving into EHE, into elective home education, is a real challenge. We know that as schools are faced with really pressing funding challenges, we're finding it increasingly hard to adapt what we do to meet the broad range of our children. We also know that the broad range of our children is expanding. We know that post-pandemic, post-cost of living, children are facing real struggles, and how we meet those needs is increasingly tough. Something that we do here at Penpole that we shout about as much as we can is our nurture provision. It's called our lighthouse, or our galaugy, and it serves the needs of children who would otherwise struggle to take part in whole class learning for the full day. The end goal is always to support these children back into their classroom, and it's not an SEN provision. It's not serving children's special educational needs as such. It's serving children's needs where they might have experienced trauma, where their social and emotional needs are such that a classroom environment is really taxing for them. And it supports children where perhaps the way that they relate to others around them can mean it's really tough sometimes to get through a full day. Sometimes these children miss out on really important experiences at home, such as a hug or a hot chocolate or a relaxing sofa with a book. And we aim to replicate those moments for these children so that they feel ready and so that they feel whole and able to engage in their learning. Our nurture provision is run by our pastoral lead, Mel Smart, and it's a very fluid provision, so it meets different children's needs at different times, and we see real progress. We see children making fantastic progress in their reading in this slightly different environment. We see children finding themselves that they are suddenly able to learn independently in their classroom because they've had that extra bit of nurture. And we absolutely see a reduction in the number of suspensions experienced by some of these children, and critically in the self-esteem that these children possess. It's massive. It makes a huge, huge difference. There isn't funding for it currently, so we fund it in the most creative way that we can within our existing school budget. But in terms of its impact, it pays for itself multiple times over. It really does work. So we would absolutely advocate for a nurture provision in every setting if it was viable, but do come and see us at Penpole if you're keen. We'd love to talk to you about it. All right, thank you very much.